You have heard a lot about Rath Yatra. Today I am going to tell you some interesting facts about Rath Yatra. You know where Rath Yatra is celebrated? It is celebrated at the Lord Jagannath temple at Puri. This is in Odisha province of India. And we celebrate Rath Yatra to worship Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath is another name of Krishna. The Lord is worshipped here along with his siblings. His elder brother Balbhadra, who is another name is Balrama, and his younger sister Subhadra, accompanied by his Sudarshan Chakra. You know the Lord Krishna always has Sudarshan Chakra in his hand. What is interesting, in Hinduism, lords are generally worshipped either as a single deity or with his spouse. Here, the Lord Jagannath is worshipped along with his siblings. So that is a unique thing here. Nowhere in Hinduism you will find that deities are made of wood. Generally, in all the temples you will see the deities are made of a stone, or sometimes it is made of this soil for this general celebration. The public celebration when happens, then the deities are made of soil actually. But here in Jagannath temple, the deities are made of wood. So that you won't find anywhere else in Hinduism. Another very interesting aspect of this deity here, in Hinduism, we don't worship a broken idol. Suppose an idol gets broken for some reason, then this idol is discarded. We don't worship that kind of idol actually. But in this Jagannath temple, all the three idols are incomplete actually. Lord Jagannath, Lord Balbhadra and Goddess Subhadra. All the three idols are incomplete. During during the festivals, 208 kgs of gold is added to these idols to make the deities complete. You find it interesting? Like we humans fall sick, so in the same manner, Lord also falls sick. So every year before the start of this Rath Yatra, Lord Jagannath takes ill and he goes he lives alone for 15 days. After 15 days, when he gets well completely, he comes out before his devotees, and then this celebration starts, the Rath Yatra starts. So all these are very interesting things about this Rath Yatra actually. Have you heard them before? Now I tell you some more very amazing facts about this temple where this Rath Yatra takes place. The Jagannath temple at Puri, and which is in the Odisha province of India. So I am going to tell you some very amazing facts about this temple. You know, on all the Hindu temple, there is a flag at the top of the temple. And we know if you keep a flag in your hand, then this flag will fly in the direction of the wind. Whatever direction the wind is there, so in the same direction the flag will fly. But the opposite thing happens at this temple actually. The flag at the top of the temple all the time flies in the opposite direction of the wind actually. And even science is not able to explain this or why this happens. Now you know, suppose you place a thing under the sun, any object, any big or a small object, it creates a shadow. At some point of time during the day, it will create a shadow. But this temple, this Lord Jagannath temple, this is a very big and this is nearly equal to the 45-story building. That much is the height of the temple. And this temple never creates a shadow in any time of the day. What do you call it? Can you explain it? It might be architectural marvel, but nobody is able to explain this, why this happens. Or might be some God's message to humans. Now I'll tell you another marvel of this temple. You know, Sudarshan Chakra is always in the hands of Lord Krishna or the Lord Jagannath. So a Sudarshan Chakra is made. This is almost, this weight is equal to a ton actually. And this is placed at the top of the temple. If you look at the Sudarshan Chakra from any direction, it will look back at you. I mean to say, it looks same from any direction you look at it. But that doesn't happen. We all know if you look at any object from different direction, you will see differently. It never looks same. But at this Sudarshan Chakra, if you look from any direction, it will look the same to you. And another thing, and birds belong to a sky. The birds fly whenever and wherever they wish actually. Nobody stops birds actually. And if you go to the temples, you will see many birds sitting on the rooftop of temples actually. They mostly reside there because they get food there. But at this Jagannath temple, no birds fly above this Jagannath temple. And nobody knows why. Because nobody can stop the birds from going above this temple actually. But never it has been seen the birds flying above this Jagannath temple. And in Hinduism, wasting food is considered bad actually. We don't waste food. And the temple management follow this rule very strictly. You know the number of visitors that visit the temples every day. It varies from 2,000 to 2 lakh. So nobody knows how many visitors will be coming to the temple. And prasadam is cooked in the temple for all the visitors. And it never go wasted, not even a bite. Whatever prasadam is cooked there, it gets exhausted completely by the time temple closes. You can say it is a effective management, or you can say this is God's will. Now, you must have gone near seaside ever. When you go to seaside, you hear the sound of wave. But when you come to this temple, there is a Singh in temple. When we enter the temple from the Singh just seconds after, you will stop hearing the sound of wave here. When you come out of the temple, you will hear the sound. But you enter the temple, you won't be able to hear the sound of the wave actually. And there is no scientific explanation for why this happens. And you must be knowing when you go to the seaside, because in daytime, the wind from sea blows towards land. And in the evening, the opposite happens. And wind from the land blows towards sea. But this temple area, this is an exception. Just opposite happens there. This temple is by seaside only. And nobody is able to explain this till date. Now finally, the prasad, that is the prasadam that is cooked in the temple, it is still cooked the traditional way, and the way is followed from centuries actually. There are 7 pots, and that is mounted one above the another actually. And under this, the under the bottom of this pot, the firewood is burnt. And you know what happens? The topmost pot that is cooked first, and from there it proceeds downwards. Naturally, opposite should have happened because the firewood is down, so the bottom pot should have been cooked first actually, but the opposite happens there. So these are the very interesting facts about this Rath Yatra and Lord Jagannath temple at Puri, where the Rath Yatra takes place. And history and culture are the two things that keep the spirit of the Hindus high. These two elements make our culture extraordinary. After learning these celestial facts, you might like to share your opinion. Just write in the comment section. And if ever you visit Lord Jagannath temple in Puri, don't forget to check out these facts and share your opinion with us. Please like the video and share this video. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you get notifications of future videos. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.